Wubba-lubba-dub-dub motherfuckers. What's going on, everyone? It is I, everyone's favorite jack of all trades with foul mouth, Commodore Urban. Welcome back to another awesome fucking video. This is part 1 to my build of the 1 in 1000 scale model of the USS Enterprise NCC-1701 Alpha from the movie Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, using the refit kit from Star Trek The Wrath of Khan. And before I begin, I just want to give a big shout out to all of you guys for sticking around watching this shit. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I wish I could have uploaded the video slightly sooner, but I had to deal with a video concerning some dumbass trolls and coomers that were causing a bunch of shit. So, well, got done with that bullshit. Now here we are. So, now without any further ado, here we have all of the parts. And you're probably wondering why the fuck are all of the parts, well, besides the clear ones and the little, so I can zoom in on the little tiny grills, yeah, the little tiny grills, why are they all been removed off of the sprues? Well, I will fucking zoom in. Okay, I'll fucking explain why. There's actually 3 reasons. One, I was doing some cleaning of the parts. I was doing some cleaning, doing some fucking cleaning work and shit on these parts. You know, get them all cleaned up of the flash and trim and shit. 2, I was doing some dry test fitting of the parts to make sure they fit together, since this says this kit is supposedly a fucking snap kit. And 3, I just kind of wanted to give an overall, get a fucking better understanding how big the model was overall. So without any fucking further ado, I will set this down and I will explain what I've been doing. Okay guys, basically what I've been doing, I've been taking the parts and cleaning them off. And what I've been doing is I used my handy dandy nail clippers, and basically I'll go up to the part like so and I'll just snip it off. And I did that with all these parts. And then basically after that fucking shit, I'll take my trusty sharp hobby blade. Now these blades, I got these from the Dollar Tree for $1.25 for 6 of them in a pack. They were called craft knives, but they're basically X-Acto blades. Better than paying $15, $20 for a set of replacement X-Acto blades from like fucking Hobby Lobby or Michaels or something, you know. Fucking doing modeling on the cheap, guys. Hell yeah. Anyway, I take parts, like where the sprue connectors were. I just go like that and I just file it down with the knife and I just trim it off. And do it both sides. If there's like any excess plastic somewhere that don't need to be, I take the knife and I just run across it. Just gently slice that shit off and I take the knife and I just clean it up. Like that. And I did that with all these fucking parts. Took me probably about over fucking 2 hours and shit. Oh, fuck. Took me almost fucking 2 hours and shit to do this. And in the process of, which one was it? Which part was I fucking cleaning? Oh yeah, it was this. I was cleaning this off because I was cleaning this back here off. I fucking sliced a chunk of my fucking skin off. Right here, just clean, just like that. Just went whack. And cut it clean off and it started bleeding a little bit. So I put some fucking super glue in that motherfucker to stop it. So I made my own fucking bandage. Don't fucking try unless you know it might work. I'm not a fucking doctor. So I went through fucking cleaning shit. Got it all fucking cleaned off. Yeah, don't want to lose those things. Those are tiny as fuck. And basically what I did then was I started taking the parts and from the instructions, which are fucking right here. Let me lay that real quick. Anyway, the fucking instructions and shit that you see right here. I was looking at how all of the parts and shit fit together. And it's pretty fucking basic, straightforward. Now this shit, for being such a small kit, this is really well fucking engineered. The way the secondary hull and shit goes together. Oh, guys, shut up. Anyway. So, I've been fucking piecing this shit together. Oh, damn it, dog. So I started fitting stuff together since it is a piece together model. See, I've been dry fitting these pieces together and shit. And they do come apart, because I clipped the, that's another thing I did. With all the tabs, you know, the snap together tabs, I cut them all off. I cut all the snap tabs off this motherfucker. Like I said, I'm gonna glue this bitch together. That will be the next part of the build where I go through and I'll sit here and I'll glue everything together for you and show you guys how to assemble, see? I just literally took all the fucking parts, like, test fitting them, like, here's the secondary hull, minus the, nacelle pylons, and look. Fucking goes together pretty fucking quick and easy. You just take that off, take the fucking bottom off, take the fucking sides and shit off, and there we go. These nacelles are pretty hard to get apart because I had them together a few times and they are harder than fuck to get apart, so next time when I put them together I'm going to make sure they're going to fucking stay together, so I'm going to put some glue and shit on them and I'm going to glue them together, so that's going to be something. But the model itself is not that big. It says on the box 12 inches, so it's about fucking, I don't know, about fucking that long and shit. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what I've been doing here, guys. I've just been going through and cleaning all the parts and shit off. Like I cleaned all the flashing and stuff off of all these clear parts. I want to do some really cool visual effects with some of these to give it that kind of that glowing effect like the deflector dish has, and also the inner part of the nacelles, how it has that real cool glittering electric blue effect and shit, like I did in the movie. But I was just basically snapping all these parts together. And one thing I wanted to make sure it did fucking fit together properly was the your fucking primary hull, which is the saucer section, you know. So the fucking saucer section, fucking motherfucker, come on. Yeah, so it just snaps together like so. See? Pretty much. That would be pretty easy fucking piece to glue together. But once you do that, then the top of the bridge itself will go on like so. The back windows here will go on. That clear piece will go on there, and of course your impulse engines will go in the back there, and of course the phaser array dome and shit will go on the bottom there, and then this shit will get all painted, because after I assemble it, I'm not going to put it all together, I'm just going to glue it in sub-assemblies. Once I get this motherfucker glued into sub-assemblies, I'll start painting, and my good friend and fellow YouTuber and Star Trek fanatic, Trekkie, Jerry, he actually came through for me, fucking amazingly fucking came through for me, and fucking gave me a lot of great information regarding the Enterprise A, about what colors the Enterprise A was, and other stuff like that, and like the markings and colors of details and shit on her and everything else. And when I get around to doing the painting and the decaling and shit, I'll explain more about that. But Jerry, thank you so much for the fucking information, brother. I appreciate it. I really do. The reason why I do a lot of this shit is because I talk to you guys, and a lot of you guys give me a lot of great fucking information. So that's basically what I've been doing here for part one. I'm just getting all the parts and shit ready to be glued together, you know, in sub-assemblies, for which will be the next video. But after that, part 3, after part 2, will be about fucking painting and shit, getting the paint and all that fucking done. So there you have it, guys. That is the part 1 to the build of the USS Enterprise A Alpha from Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country. And if you fucking have any questions or comments about anything, leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back with you. And if you enjoy my channel and love the shit I do, hit that fucking subscribe button, hit that damn notification bell, never miss another video ever again. Until next time, this is Commodore Urban saying have smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with all of you. God bless you all. Jesus loves you. Just be yourselves and live long and prosper. And let's go Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden. So long and yeah.